Hi, this is Scott with Hyperdog Digital. I'm going to take a quick look at the Lenovo Yoga 910. This is another one in their series of 2-in-1 devices, and it does have the fabulous watch band hinge here, which I absolutely love. This laptop itself is just phenomenal. I love the design of it. It does have an aluminum body on it. Just feels great, it looks great. One thing that is just really cosmetic for most people, but for me I love is how it just perfectly fits together. There's not really a lot of space here between the screen and the keyboard. It just looks like it's perfectly fitted together. A lot of other laptops really have a lot of space or rounded edges, so it just doesn't really seem like it sticks together too well. But I love the way that this is put together. It's really a well-built 2-in-1 laptop. Just looking at some of the ports on here, you do have a USB Type-C here for charging, and then just your standard USB Type-3 on that side. On the other side, you have your power button, a reset button, your headphone jack, and then standard USB Type-C. I'm sorry, USB Type-A port on that side. And those are the only ports that you have on this laptop. And we'll go ahead and just open it up here real quick, and open it up pretty wide here for you. And you can see here's the fingerprint sensor, and you just pop it on there like that. It's as good as any of the fingerprint sensors you have on most of the cell phones nowadays. Your standard trackpad here with the buttons on either side, and then your standard keyboard layout. A little bit smaller than your standard keyboard, but still works very well, and I've had no problems using it. It's got the large backspace button, which I thank God that they have on here. Some of the other laptops have the little tiny backspace button, and that drives me nuts. So again, this is a 2-in-1, so you can flip it all the way over and use it as a tablet. You can set it up and kind of the TP kind of stand here for doing multimedia, or also just sit it here like so. Again, for multimedia or whatever you plan on using it for. It does come with Windows 10 installed, which is going to be pretty standard. There are a few different Lenovo items on there, some little software deals installed, but nothing really too out of the ordinary. And nothing really takes away from your basic Windows experience on there. Let's just go through some of the specs on this real quick, just to give you a quick rundown. You can get this with up to the latest generation Intel Core i7 processor, Windows 10 Home. It comes with an Intel HD Graphics 620, so it is not the best graphics card in the world. For that reason, playing games on here is fantastic, but you can't really get some of the higher end games and play those on here well. You will have problems with the graphics, and probably have to either tone it down or it just won't run very well. The webcam, which you can see is actually down here on the bottom. You may not be able to see it too well on camera, but it is right here, and then you have two mic holes there, and that is a 720p with dual array microphone. You can get up to 16 gig of DDR4 memory, and up to 1 terabyte of a solid state drive, hard drive installed in here. The speakers are actually on the bottom, and they are JBL premium audio speakers, and they do sound very good. Listening to music and watching movies, it's really some good speakers on there. It's not top of the line, of course, but they are very good, and will serve you very well for just your general movie watching and listening to music and whatnot. The battery in here will get you up to 9 hours of local video playback, which from my experience has been just about right. It's about what I've gotten from using it for watching movies, just doing general work stuff, and playing music, whatever, playing games. So it does give you some decent battery life on there. You do have two options for the screen. You have a 13.9-inch full high-definition IPS touch multi-touch monitor or screen, which will give you 1920 by 1080 resolution, or you can get an ultra high-definition IPS multi-touch, which will give you 3840 by 2160. Again, it is made out of aluminum, and I just gotta again just pick it up and look at the design on it. It is really just a fantastically built laptop, and I just love using it. And every time I pull it out around other people, they really like the way it looks as well. It does tend to show some fingerprints here and there, but that's nothing that can't be cleaned up really easily. Does weigh about just over 3 pounds. Has your fingerprint reader on there as indicated. Keyboard is a backlit keyboard if you want to turn that on. And then of course your Wi-Fi is your standard 802.11 AC, Bluetooth 4.1, and again the ports are USB 3.0 Type-C with video out, USB 2.0 Type-C with charging, USB 3.0 with always-on charging, and your audio combo jack. And that is the Yoga Lenovo 910. Performance-wise, this ran really well for me. I didn't play any huge hitting games. I played Minecraft, of course, and watched several movies. Did my standard work stuff on here, you know, writing to blogs, using Office, and of course I had no problems with any of that stuff. Minecraft ran fine, ran very well. Had no problems. Was able to crank out the graphics all the way as high as I could go, and it was no problems, no lagging, nothing like that. It worked really well. So no problems on the performance side. Now this guy it is an i7, but only has 8 gig of RAM in it, which you know, you can go up to 16. So you can even crank this up a little bit higher if you want to get a little bit better performance. So in conclusion, I really liked the Yoga 910. I really enjoyed my time messing with it. It's a again, it's a very premium feel to it, and I love that. I love the aluminum body to it. I love the hinge. Everything about it just screams premium, and it just looks good from every angle. Now, any laptop you get, you're going to want to tailor to what your needs are. Not everybody wants the super light ones or the super thin laptops, or need a 2-in-1. Do I necessarily need a 2-in-1? No, of course not. But I do like the options that it provides me, and if that's something that you're looking for, then this is definitely a very good option for you. Now, it is not certainly a gaming laptop. The performance is very good. I could play the Minecraft and any other you know, those type of games very well, but you're not really going to put you know, one of the really high performance video games on here and play that well. The graphics card on it just isn't going to be able to push that. So if you're looking for a gaming machine, you're going to maybe want to look at something a little bit higher up the scale. But just for general use, for watching movies, playing, you know, your average casual games, this is going to be a great laptop for you. It's going to work well for you, and you're going to love just pulling it out of the bag and showing it to people, because it just looks like a beautiful laptop, and I really liked it. So again, thanks for stopping by Hyperdog Digital, and we'll see you again next time.